kind of muscles you have? No. Bro, what kind of patterns you have? Or is it just aesthetics?
Hello everybody, training every single day. Today was a really good day of movement, very good day of training, especially relative to the past recent trainings. There are, the reasons I think were, I took it easy. I went to do a lot of different movements, spending a lot of time in the movements and, resting, eating a lot. But the important thing was I did a lot and I went easy into it. I went easing into it. I was thinking, I'm not going to go and do, a super intense set. I'm kind of not feeling like pushing it super intensely, accumulating a lot of fatigue, feeling like pushing it to the limits. No, just going easy. I'm just going to go in, do a quick balance or so, simple balance, the ones I like. And then I'm going to go outside, work some squats, some leg movements. And I knew it was going to be an easy workout. But the easy training should be the majority of your training. So you can spend a lot of time, a lot of volume, a lot of repetition without repetition. Because you want each kind of movement to be its own unique challenge, its own unique movement that you can really build from. So that's what I did. Got outside, developing this sort of leg practice that uses only the ground, not using any walls or anything. That might be the next sort of evolution of this practice. Is right now, the leg practice like this here is the total leg practice with just the ground. But, there's a lot more to my environment than the ground. I got trees around me. I got walls. So try to incorporate that more. Maybe even use some weights or find some partners to train with who are up to this at the moment. But anyways, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the hype button, follow my Instagram, call me in the number below, $1 per minute, all that stuff. These movement flows are a really great way to keep your training fresh. You can do this kind of movements anywhere. I go through a lot of movements that are really good today, accumulating over a decade of training. I think today was a really good day that you can learn from, especially from the leg movements, the diagonal stretch I'm doing here, along with some squats. The tempo is lowering with control, controlling it at the bottom, standing up as quickly as you can with control. The single-legged deadlift, and all of these kind of have variants to them. Travel, take a step, move in a direction, change your angle of facing. So that's like either step forward, but also step forward while turning left. Also turn around while stepping backwards. That kind of idea. Getting outside. A lot of movements I'm doing here, they're just flowing between them. Or stance, some jumping, all sorts of different kinds of attributes I'm trying to develop in the legs. And then I wanted to work my grip, but I didn't want this to be too intense. If I had the intention of going in to I want to go do as many pull-ups till failure or do anything that was super intense, I wouldn't have done this at all. I would have been like, I'm just not going to do anything. Now this will be different. For me, this is kind of an easy workout. For you, this might just be lifting your arms over your head and imagining that you're hanging. Or just grab onto something overhead with your feet still on the ground and just pull down on it and hang. You can still hang with your feet on the ground. And then, over time that progresses into spinal movements in the hang, scapular movements in the hang, and then, engaging the back and the arms like I'm doing here, and just really moving is improving, developing the complexity in the movements. Here is developing the legs in sort of a footwork kind of idea, where the idea is to move with control, stability. This is like a shadow sparring, shadow boxing. focusing on some strikes partially, and then just getting into some pure movement in the footwork, pure mobility in the sense of moving in space. Working that kind of explosiveness in the legs, that kind of quickness and footwork. I also get to train some acrobatics. If you guys are into acrobatics or into tricking, let me know what you think I should learn next. Right now I'm just doing the backflip. I've done some round offs into a backflip, but overall I'm just taking my time with the backflip and trying to master that movement, and hopefully the progression will come naturally. Still working with the squat, developing that mobility. Try to train yourself in a sort of general sense, because even though you might have a goal in mind, if you get older, you're going to be a different person, and your goals are going to change. Every 7 years, every 11 years, every cell, every atom in your body is replaced, and you are literally, physically not the same person anymore. Mentally, you're not the same person anymore. Spiritually, you're not the same person anymore. Whatever it is, it's like a possession. It's like materialism. You have something. You have developed these movements. Your body has learned these patterns that you're able to move in. Your body has learned how to develop attributes. So make sure you have that to be as general as they can, especially when you're younger. And it's very much okay to specialize into something that you're very passionate about. Here, this is a good movement along with the stick. You just kind of make some circles while holding it as low as you can, and then work your way up higher to make it more intense. Very similar. It's same material, same tools as the shoulder jump rope, and both develop the shoulders, the arms, the back a little bit. Working some juggling. Juggling is very good. I don't know where the other balls went. I do know where they went. They're kind of scattered around this area, but I only have 2 in frame. So working some juggling, working some patterns of hand-eye coordination. And then I also get into this kind of, you can also work the shoulder mobility, working different contact points besides the hands. This one's more of a reflex grab. And then here, I get into, this one kind of builds mobility, where you throw it and catch it. There's a better way of doing this that I'll do next time I do it, but this was kind of my first time doing this in quite a while. After this, last movement, some grounded acrobatics. This is how you learn how to move before you get into the aerial acrobatics like backflips, front flips. You start on the ground to make it easier. But anyways, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Use the hype button on this video. Hype this one up. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.